one thing that we all love about Josh is he loves to help others, people with other support needs.
Attracts people.
Famous.
Josh is here.
So I think when my neighbors or someone asked if I could scoop their yard, and I said yes, and I think that made me decide to be a scooper.
You're my guy.
I am a good guy.
You are a good guy. So what do you use to scoop?
We use a red rake, and we also use buckets.
So, yep.
And
Oh,
you know what? We put plastic bags over the buckets. We put a string around it. And most time I put one bag on, but I need to put two bags on so we don't have accidents in their trash. And if I need to get new customers and how to get people started with my business, I would say yes and hand them a book and let them decide if they want me. I would say yes, I can go to your house.
Perfect. See?
The business and free.
You'd love to be back in Lincoln just scooping poop, huh?
That's what I do, how I make money.
That's how we make money,
That's
right?
right.
You gotta make money because we gotta pay bills, huh? Yeah! High five, my friend. Good job. Hello, my name is Kandra Witkowski and I am the Director of Business Development here at Scoop Soldiers. And one of the funnest parts of my jobs is I get to co-host the Find Your Gold podcast. Our other co-host is our founder, EJ McCoy, and he does some of them from his home garage or his office space. I'm on the road a lot, so I get to travel all over. This week we are at the APAWS convention, and APAWS is our association. And as always, I've been around a long time. I know a lot of friends, and I was super excited that Josh is on our attendee list. And today is Josh's birthday. So I'm going to introduce you to Josh. He is the founder and the owner of Poo Patrol in Lincoln, Nebraska, right?
Yes.
Yep. So why don't you introduce yourself and say who you are and what your company name is?
Hi, I'm Joshua Whitfield, and I'm the owner of Poo Patrol, and you know I scoop is hard to keep everyone, and some people like to make me quit on them, and I just wait until I get new customers, start them up.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a rougher year for the entire industry. So we're the same. We've talked to a lot of independent scoopers and stuff this week, and you probably heard a couple other people say, wow, sales aren't quite what they used to be, but we're ready, right? It's October 11th, and 2026 is right around the corner, and 2026 is going to be the year that we
fly.
Right? We fly, right? So tell me, what does your company do?
Whenever how dogs go to the bathroom, we just clean up their stuff, and we just use a bucket and clean up, and we clean out the buckets when we're done, and we just go back to scooping and clean more stuff up.
Yep, sanitation's a big deal, right? We want to make sure that we're cleaning our stuff between yards. So I'm really glad that you do that, because sometimes I hear scoopers don't always do that, so I'm happy that you do that. Now, you've got a pretty good sized company, right? You've got employees, you have office staff. Tell me a little bit about some of your employees. How many employees do you have? Let's start there.
I think maybe around 7 or something like that.
Yep. And so you have employees along with you that go out and scoop in the yards, and then you have, if I remember right, a gentleman that helps do your invoicing and take phone calls and that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
Yep. And so what makes all of your employees super extra special? Do you know?
Even though we're all scoopers, we go different places and just do our job, and when we're done, we go back home and get our stuff done.
Yeah. It's typical CEO, right?
Yeah.
Getting shit done, huh?
Get stuff done.
Yep. Do you like to talk a lot of crap with people?
I try to, but most time I have to let it go and be myself.
Oh, you should always be yourself, right?
I do.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Sarah here next to you. I hear she's your, let's say, I'm going to make up a word. I'm going to say your best friend extraordinaire.
I think she's my boss, pretty much.
Oh.
You're my
My
boss.
scooping boss.
You are my boss.
And how we know we talk too much about stuff. And we talk about scooping stuff.
We do talk a lot about scooping stuff, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I'm your boss. We still talk together and do the right talking.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the ways we talk about is you being more active as management and supervisor.
And owner.
And getting more comfortable with correcting employees and providing motivation to employees.
Good feedback and training.
Yes.
Yeah.
And training is a big one that you do, right?
Yes, and you know I own my truck. I don't drive, but I put gas in my truck.
Yeah. So I'm gonna side ride. You know I'm gonna do this, Josh. I'm gonna
Yes,
sideline
go ahead.
our entire conversation. Tell me about your truck.
Well, I do have something coming up. I'm trying to save it for a wrap of this dog picture, and we're getting all of this around. We're doing it on the sides of the door.
Like a wrap, like a truck wrap.
Yeah, we're getting a wrap of Pooper Dog and the word Poo Patrol. And
Probably gonna have your website and your phone number, all that kind of good stuff, right? I know you don't have that planned out all the way yet, but that's the
should we
next
put
goal.
my name on the bottom?
Yeah, we can
Your,
put your name
your
on there.
business, your
Yeah,
business
yeah,
name,
yeah.
and your name underneath it above
Yeah,
your
so they know who it is.
Yep, where your eyes need to be.
Yep. And you're a very detailed and organized business owner.
Yeah.
And so you're very goal oriented. And I've known you for a number of years, and you've been saving up money for a
Yeah.
very long time to buy your, what do you call it?
Poo Patrol truck, and I already
Your
got it.
what do you
My
call your
shiny blue truck?
Shiny blue
Your
truck.
shiny blue truck, right?
Yeah.
So you saved up money for a long time, and you're in Nebraska, and you drove all the way to Illinois,
With it.
yep, to get your shiny blue truck.
Well, we already had it, but we brought it over here.
Yep, you brought it over here. So I'm super proud that you got your truck, and I'm telling you, the grin on your face when you got your truck, my grin wasn't quite as big, but it was pretty close. I was so
Yes,
happy
it
for
was.
you. I was so happy that you got your truck, and now you've got your truck, and we're saving up money to get it wrapped, and
Yeah.
you've got your employees, and you're running a pretty awesome business. So let me ask you this. How did you even get into scooping poop? Like, how did that happen?
Well, even though it was a long time ago when I quit my school, so I've been a scooper for a very long time, and I still am one.
So, how did you get started?
So if I remember the story right, and you can refresh my memory because it's been a while, didn't one of your neighbors ask you like, hey Josh, can you give me a hand? And you're like, I'm a friendly dude, I'll go help.
Yes, I think when my neighbors or someone asked if I could scoop their yard, and I said yes, and I think that made me decide to be a scooper and do a lot of customers that have a lot of dogs. They could have how many they want or how many they need. I just go scoop their yard and
Yeah.
clean it up until it's all clean. I just rinse off the bucket in a cooler, kind of like you, instead of putting food in it, you can fill it with water.
Oh yeah, so you're like dipping it in there?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's a good
We
sanitation
put
method.
some squirt of dish soap in it,
Okay,
and we just rinse the buckets out until they're clean. And even though I have this water in it sometimes stay dirty, but I just
Yeah.
rinse the Poo Patrol bucket until it can come back out.
yeah, the people that watching don't always understand the detail that goes into poop, right?
Yeah.
We got poop soup, we have soggy poop, we have diarrhea poops, we
Yeah,
have
you
big
just still
poops.
clean up, and you clean off your bucket when you're done, and you make it clean again.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
use it
Because you don't want to
again.
take the poop. If the dog in this yard might be sick
You
or
don't
might
want to
not
have
be,
germs.
you don't want to.
with
Yeah,
you.
you don't want to transfer that around. So that's a big
'Cause
in our
dogs
industry.
get really into
They can get sick, and you don't want that's
or die.
yeah, and it's gross. It's just
Yeah,
icky. So
because dogs go way quicker than people.
Our lifespan for dogs is shorter, which is sad, right? I wish
Yeah.
dogs lived forever. So
They used to have Bose and Lefty, but now we got Albert and Lexi.
Yes. So Albert, I met Albert 2 years ago, and I know yesterday when you got here, I was a little upset that you didn't bring Albert, but I got over it. I'm gonna come see
It's
Albert.
okay.
Albert's pretty cool, right? You can see why people love Albert. Like people, I don't know, do I love Josh or Albert more? Oh,
He knows how to jump on me, and
he does? Okay,
sometimes
so
try to knock me over, but I don't let it happen.
for the people that are going to be watching, explain who Albert is, because I know who Albert is. Who is Albert?
His name is Albert Noah Pooper,
Yep.
and he's a yellow lab, and I think he's 2 years old. He's really big.
He's big. He got really big.
Yeah.
He got really big really fast.
He's really
didn't
out.
he? Yeah. Is he going to get bigger? Usually
he might, but he won't. He's big as he needs to be.
Yeah, he might gain a few pounds. That happens as we get older, right?
Yeah.
So what
as long
is?
as he doesn't get too big.
Yeah. So Albert is your friend and your dog and your
Yes.
everything, but he's training to be your service dog, right? To help
And
you.
he lets Kathy know when I have seizures.
He lets
knows how-
Kathy know. Okay. And so Kathy, our wonderful Kathy, is sitting right off camera. She's little camera shy today, but she's super awesome. So did Kathy help you get Albert? Or how did you get Albert? Do you remember?
I think I bought him, didn't I?
Yep. So you guys decided you needed a service dog, and so he helps you with, he notifies Kathy when you're having a seizure. And I think I remember a story that Albert comes in and helps you wake up in the morning, huh?
Yes, he does.
How does he wake you up?
I lick in my face.
Do you like that or you don't like that? I got it. It's probably.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It
Does he have
still
to?
gets me going and still makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's great, right? You know anyone that has a puppy that the puppy doesn't make them happy, right? Puppies are pretty cool.
Dogs are always in good shape to have good loving, and they keep it in good loving. We always love dogs.
Yeah, we do. I do too. I very much do too. So I'm going to ask Sarah a couple questions because your business is it's kind of a little bit unique, right? Like our industry is a little unique, but what you do is a little unique because you have some friends and some family and a lot of people that help you run your business, and Sarah's one of those. So
Yes.
Sarah, can you explain to me a little bit about the program that Josh is in and how you guys support him? Like, I mean, I shake my head because he's got such a great flipping business. Tell me how you're doing that so I can do it too.
Okay, well, we are support staff.
Okay.
I am a support staff for Josh. I focus more on the management and the money part with Josh, not so much the scooping.
Okay.
He has that down pat. We also work on the training, like to help him help other people, because one thing that we all love about Josh is he loves to help others.
He does.
And so when he got to the point where he had so many yards that one person couldn't do it all, sitting down talking about hiring, he opened it up to people with other support needs that need support staff. So, because Josh doesn't drive, so that's one of the supports that certain people, not me particularly, but other support system people have.
And so this is a program through the state, or is it through
the state that allows employees for Mr. Whitfield to have those additional supports. But you also have some scoopers that drive themselves.
Okay.
Like we hire, you hire everybody, right? You have people on ads on Indeed.
Okay.
We've used the labor workforce trying to get employees because employees are hard to find in this business. Sometimes
you can just end it with because employees.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Huh?
Ayana.
Yes, Ayana is one of your support staff.
And she still scoops?
No, she doesn't scoop.
Oh,
so
no,
much?
she doesn't. She's
No.
just a staff person.
Yeah.
She just helps. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then if so Josh has some challenges, right? And so the program, and I'm really bad at remembering everything, but so the program is set up so that you guys are somewhat funded, right, through that, so that you can help Josh build his business.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
that was I know
Yep,
that I know
yes.
there's probably a more technical and a lengthier way, but I think it's just so awesome that you guys are able to help. So Josh also travels a lot. He's a world jet setter, huh?
A world traveler.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you travel, who runs your business for you when you travel?
We have John do it most time, or if John needs help, we see who could help him, and we let him take care of that.
So who's the boss when you're not there? When the boss is in, I don't know, where were you at last? Italy.
Italy. Yes.
So when the CEO of Poo Patrol is gallivanting around Italy, right?
Yeah.
Who's running your business? Who does it? Who takes care of? Who's putting?
Yeah.
Sarah, right?
Well, if she comes with us, it's John who takes care of it himself.
Correct.
So when you're gone, Sarah's the boss in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you interviewed her pretty rigorously to make sure she was qualified.
Yes, she always knows what to do, and she does great at that.
Because I also scoop for you, right?
Yes,
I
you
have my
do.
own little route.
But you make your own money. You can do whatever you want with it.
That's right.
That's the benefit of being an adult, right? You make your
Yeah.
money, and when you make your money, you get to save up for shiny blue trucks and for wraps and all of that kind of stuff, right? Like being an adult's pretty cool, huh?
And sometimes you can buy whatever you want, but sometimes you have to get back to saving for your other stuff around your truck.
Yeah, as a business owner, you got to have a little bit of a bucket of money set aside for when things happen, like brakes on the truck or tires or more supplies. You always have to have you got your fun money, you got your later in the life money, and then you've got your, oh my gosh, I own a business money. Responsibility money. Yeah. Do you got a lot of responsibility money? Do you set that aside so your business can continue to grow?
I think I need to make more for my responsibility money for this wrap.
That's 100%. I also would need to make more Actually, maybe I should just be a little more responsible with my money. I mean, I'd like to make more, but I mean, I probably could tighten up the belt strings a little bit on some things.
And plastic wraps stay on the truck.
Yep. So we saved up. Not me, but you saved up the money. You got shiny blue. I just found out that shiny blue is here in the parking lot, so I'm gonna go see it later.
We brought it.
Yeah. So you drove it all the way from Lincoln all the way to Dallas. How long did that take you?
Well, I didn't drive.
But I mean, Kathy did.
I was with her.
How long did it take Kathy to drive?
About 10
like
hours.
Kathy.
10 hours.
10 hours. Yeah.
So does Kathy drive fast? Is she a good driver?
She's not that much fast, but sometimes cars cut in front of us, and
Kathy handles it?
Yeah.
She's a good driver?
Sometimes we wait until we could go away from the cars and go through them, but a lot of cars like to cut in front of us and go away.
So when you go scooping, who drives for you? Who's your driver when you're out doing your work?
Kathy.
Kathy does. Kathy's your driver.
And if Kathy's not around to drive, we have Sarah
to drive.
Me.
Okay.
And John.
And John. You got a lot of staff.
Kathy, Sarah, and John.
Those are
I got 3 of them to drive me around.
Okay. So Sarah, tell me a little bit about, I know that I think I met him at the APOS convention a couple years ago. There's a gentleman that you guys employ that helps with your admin and your office stuff.
Yes.
So you guys, the program also, the program is the program, but you guys, obviously because of, he's famous.
Yes.
He attracts people.
Famous.
You are very famous. You are very famous. And I love it. I told you already, I'm like a fangirl. I'm like, Josh is here.
So what if you wanted to buy a dog? Where would you put it? We couldn't scoop for you because we live too far away.
So that's true. Yeah, I live very far from you, but I work for a scooping company too. I work for Scoop Soldiers.
That's good.
So yeah, so I've been scooping poop I've been in the industry for almost 26 years.
Do you have a cooler to put water and soap in?
I don't have a cooler.
I'll get one of those so you can rinse off your buckets.
Yeah, so way back in my day, we had the hand sprayers, the pumps, and so we would clean off we use spades. Do you use spades or do you use rakes, or what do you use to scoop?
We use a red rake, and we also use buckets.
So I used to use a spade that was like a square. And so we would clean that off, and then I would have a sprayer you use the hand pump, and then you would spray it off. I didn't have a bucket.
Too.
We didn't use the buckets as much because I'm from Chicago where it gets super cold. But I don't know why my brain can never remember that Nebraska gets cold. I don't know why.
Everywhere it gets cold, even around our city.
It gets colder than I think. So yeah, for some reason, Josh, whenever I'm in Nebraska, that trip always falls in February. And I don't know why. I'm not smart enough to come see you guys in June or July. I don't know. It gets too cold.
If you need to have off and you can't see us, you can come back another time.
I will always come back another time. You're my guy.
I am a good guy.
You are a good guy. All right, so then tell me a little bit more. What's the gentleman that works in the office?
Luke.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me about Luke's story, because I met him also. His mom was at APOS 2 years ago at where were we at? Myrtle Beach. And I literally was holding back tears. So tell me a little bit about his story and how you guys got connected and what help he helps you guys, or helps Josh with.
Well, one of the things, Mr. Whitfield loves to scoop, and he loves to interact with dogs. Doesn't really like the paperwork. Doesn't like the computer work, right, Josh?
Yeah.
And so one of the benefits of me is I work with other people and support them in their jobs.
Okay.
Not just Josh. I have other people I job coach for. I just so happened to be working with Luke, who needed an office job. And I said, hey, Mr. Whitfield, what about if we get Luke involved in who is very well versed in computers, in doing your paperwork? And that was about 3 years ago.
So you've been this
So they had their
time.
interview. You hired, we trained, and now you just watch Luke work.
Yeah,
right?
if I go to your house, I do.
Yep.
So Josh, who do you live with, Josh?
I live with Kathy, Janice, and my 2 dogs, Lexi and Albert.
And then, remind me his name, the gentleman in the office? Luke. And Luke works from Sarah's house.
Yes,
So
they
your
live together.
so your scoopers all go do their scooping, and then it's almost like Luke has like a remote office, and he works out of Sarah's place. But you and Luke talk all the time, like you're in constant, because you're out in the field doing the putting the poop in the buckets, right? Like you're doing the stuff. So Luke is like your office person, so you communicate with him on probably customer service things, and he probably has questions for you because you're the owner, but you don't actually work in the same office with him because you scoop poop.
On some days.
Some days you do? Okay.
You know what? We put plastic bags over the buckets. We put a string around it or wrap, and most time I put 1 bag on, but I need to put 2 bags on in case I need to. I know I need to double up 2 bags so we don't have poo coming out of bags. Sometimes I put 1 on and do it, but I always need to put 2 on so we don't have accidents in their trash.
Yeah, no, that's.
We're talking about Luke in the office.
Oh,
But I get like so you double bag. That's a good.
But sometimes I don't.
No, I mean every now and then, like we could all be a little tighter on our stuff, right? We could all do a little more, but sometimes 1 bag is enough, right? So. Okay, that's pretty cool. So Luke does your office. You've got a team that goes out and scoops. You have helpers that help people scoop. So what's next on the agenda for Poo Patrol? Just continue to grow and get bigger and.
I am saving up for the wrap, and I'm trying to keep saving up for that. But sometimes I want to buy other stuff, and I think so many things are things I need and want, but I need to save for a truck wrapping soon. Get that done when I'm available for it.
What about your expansion project?
What?
Yes.
You have an expansion. Can you tell me more, or is it top secret?
What is that like?
Where are the next 2 places we're going to expand?
I think a Poo Patrol business place.
Oh.
We're going to Helm
and
Firth.
And these are just other cities around Lincoln, right?
Yes.
So in scooping, right? Route density is where we're at, right? The more we're driving and the less we're scooping, the less money we make.
Right.
We want to make a lot of money because we want to save money up for that wrap. So the way you've scaled your business is you started here, right, in Lincoln, and then as you got busier, and then you went like this, and then you went like this, and you went like this.
Yeah, so I'm getting bigger.
Okay. That's really good. That's good. That's really good thinking, because sometimes when I talk to scoopers, they start their business and they're like, I'm going to service all of Salt Lake City, or I'm going to do all of Omaha, and then they get a customer here and a customer there and a customer here, and they're ping-ponging everywhere. So you were really smart because you started like this literally in your neighborhood, and then went a little bit farther out. See, route density is where it's at, isn't it? The denser those routes, the better we are. Everybody.
And you have all your scoopers in that route density, right? So if one of your scoopers lives in South Lincoln, their routes are in South Lincoln. If you have some, like you take all the North Lincoln, right?
Yes.
And then we kind of split the east and west.
Okay.
So we have a big map, and every time we get a new customer, we have to use Google Maps to figure out which person's getting that route.
Okay.
And I support Josh in that, right?
We always give them paper to sign.
Oh, when they start? Yep, their employee papers. And make sure
we
that
do the onboarding and.
Okay. Okay.
What's those kind of papers called that we give out for, like when someone needs a helping scooper, and like us, and if they want us to start doing their houses?
Oh, we have the information sheet and the service agreement.
Oh, for your customers.
So for the customers, yes.
Okay.
But our scoopers also get a book, right? That has all that in
like
there.
Like your employee handbook?
Yep.
Let me get this straight. So you're running, Lincoln's not big. Like it's like a little island. So Josh, who I've known for a bazillion years, has a very small business in Lincoln that starts in his neighborhood and it grows out. And then Josh now has an office staff.
Yeah.
You have employees.
Yeah.
Do you know the number, I don't even know the number of scoopers that do not have an employee handbook? Like you are already one step above everyone else, because a lot of people don't understand the importance of an employee handbook.
Well, whoever needs a handbook, we hand them out the right way, and we give them to them, and we let them read them and stuff.
Okay. So if someone's watching, or if I have a friend or something like that, and they have questions about starting a pooper scooper business, whether they have challenges similar or different to yours, or similar or different to mine, would you be okay if they reached out maybe by email and asked you some questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, because helping people is how we.
And if I need to get new customers or how to get people started with my business, I would say yes and hand them a book and let them decide if they want me, and if they need me and want me, I would say yes, I can go to your house.
Perfect. See?
The business and free.
Pretty cool customer service.
Yes.
Yep. So Sarah, if there's somebody out there that's watching that has a friend or a family member that has some challenges, whether they're the same as Josh's or mine, everyone's got challenges. What are your first steps? Like, what would you tell them, like, whether it's going to be a scooping company or not, or even just advancing someone like as a human, like the next things you want to do? Where do they go? What do they do? Like, I don't even know.
You meet us?
Well, it depends on, if it's vocational and work related.
Okay.
You would want to start at your local Voc Rehab.
Okay.
They help individuals with challenges
Okay.
From a variety of challenges, trying to find jobs, and they do have a specific block of supports for people's small startups.
Oh, perfect. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there is a small business association called SCORE.
Okay, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh utilizes their website and their webinars. We've watched several of them as far as a small business perspective on how to grow your business. The webinars there have been really helpful.
Okay.
Because, and then your local Chamber of Commerce, the Better Business Bureau. I know Josh is accredited with that, so that's a little check mark we got done.
Yeah.
And just setting small goals.
Okay.
We also use trajectories, right? Like these are the steps. This is how we're going to get there, and we check and mark them off when we make it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all should do that. Like, everyone should have a list. And I talk to a lot of people that through the podcast and just through my time in the industry and just other business owners. I think a lot of people think I'm going to start a business. I love cake. Mm-hmm. I love cake. I'm a baker. I'm going to bake cakes. And they start a business, and then before you know it, that business got busy, and they're not baking cakes anymore. There's no exit strategy. It's not there. And so one of the things that Josh has been really good at, and I'm assuming with some of the help, is knowing what his goals are, knowing what his exit strategy is, and then aligning those steps along the way, right? And that's something that you guys help with, is figuring out, okay, here's what we want I don't want to say our end result, because those results change and they move.
Right.
But you guys have, the next goal and the next two goals kind of in line. And then with Josh, you guys kind of walk through and make sure that we're hitting all the things that we need to do as a business owner, but also still having a little bit of fun along the way. And I say that because Josh is probably I know he's having fun at the convention, but I know very much he'd love to be back in Lincoln just scooping poop, huh?
That's why I do how I make money.
That's how we make money,
That's
right?
right.
You got to make money because we got to pay bills, huh?
We gotta pay bills. We gotta make choices what to buy sometimes, and if I want to go buy something, I take the money with me and buy it. But I'm trying to save more money for truck wrap, and sometimes I have a hard time leaving stuff alone.
I do too.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yes.
But I'm very proud of you. I think you've done a very good job. Like I said, I've been stalking you and Albert, because I love that stinking dog. If he ever disappears, and I'm joking, not joking, I stole him. But I'm not going to steal your dog. I know Albert's pretty important to you, but that dog, stinking
He knows
cute.
how to. If he makes a mess, I just clean it up for him.
Yeah. Well, cool. I'm glad that you're here at the conference. I'm super glad that it's your birthday. I love a good birthday. And today, so at our convention every other year we have our convention, we have what's called the Turd Herding Contest.
Yes.
Are you going to participate in the Turd Herding Contest today?
We could do that, yes.
Yeah? You're going to smoke them all? You're going to take first place, you think?
I don't know. I got some, those raffle tickets.
Yep, we got the raffle tickets. So when you go out for the Turd Herding Contest, I'm wondering if you win the trophy. Remember, do you ever win one of the trophies before or seen them?
I think I haven't yet.
Not
Nope,
yet.
you haven't won yet.
Man, wouldn't that be great if you got like you just got, your big shiny blue pickup truck, you drove it all the way from Lincoln, Nebraska, it's your birthday, and you win?
I would love to win today, but we'll see if that happens.
I don't know.
You better move
maybe
fast.
we'll grease a few palms and see if we can. I don't even think we need to grease a few palms. You're pretty stinking fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty fast at everything.
That's how you're gonna win, right?
I slow down most time.
Yeah, sometimes we get tired and you gotta slow down a little
Yeah.
bit. Well, cool. I'm glad that you're here. I'm super awesome. You're super awesome. I'm super awesome too. But
Yeah,
you're super
we all
awesome.
are when we try to be.
We all are when we try to be. So,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna wrap up, and when we get done with the podcast, there's a little spot at the end, and if it's okay with you, I'm gonna ask Jeremy to put like your website or like your social media, so that if anyone watches this and they have questions for you or for Sarah or for Kathy off camera here, they can reach out and you guys can help, because I know a couple things. I know you're super awesome. I know you work really freaking hard. I know you've got a big heart and you're super helpful. So I know if somebody's out there and they have a question, I know that you would be more than happy to answer them. Yeah, because my mom always said, you're nothing if you're not helpful.
Yeah, so you have to be helpful and listen to what people ask and talk right and say it.
Yep, exactly. I'm telling you.
I'm
could be
really
best
smart
friends.
when I try to be.
Oh, I bet you you're really smart even when you don't try to be.
Yep.
Well, it's better to talk about things and get it out right.
That's 100% true. I appreciate it. So I know we're at the conference and we're going to swing back by. I think next up is White Picket Team. And I know that we kind of ran up here really quick because I could not help but have you on our podcast. So we appreciate you taking a step out of your conference today to spend a little time with us and share your story. Our podcast is called Find Your Gold Podcast, and it's meant to inspire entrepreneurship. And I really can't, and I don't even know how many podcasts I've done. I can't think of anyone else that would inspire more people into entrepreneurship than you.
Okay.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, my name is Kandra, and I'm the Director of Business Development here at Scoop Soldiers. Again, I love talking to people. I love hearing stories. And yeah, you never know who's watching, right? The next person watching could be our next pet waste millionaire, and somebody may hear Josh's story and think, I think I can do this too. So we'll link everything down below. And again, hopefully you continue to watch our podcast, and you can pick out a couple little nuggets of information to act on and share with others. And again, we appreciate Josh and Sarah and Kathy and the other Josh over there joining us today. And yeah, reach out and get into scooping some poop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best,
We
isn't
might
it?
have to wait until we get back from our trip here and then scoop after
That's
we're
right.
done.
Yeah, if you're gonna have some scooping to do when you get back.
Yes, a lot of scooping.
A lot of
I bet.
scooping to do. You'll do. I know you'll do it. You'll get it all
Yeah.
taken care of. Sound good?
And all 4 of us scoop. Even Kathy does. That's how she makes her money, I bet.
See,
Yep.
and you're Kathy's boss too, right? You keep her in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured so. Well, we'll end on that. We'll end on how Kathy is super awesome and super important, but she would be nothing if you were not keeping her in line.
We keep everyone in line.
There
we
you
all
go.
do our own line stuff, and if we need help, we help each other.
Well, you keep an eye on Kathy. You never know. She could get a
Yeah.
little loose on you.
Well,
Yeah.
she knows how to get back together and right.
There you go. We'll end just on that. Kathy, who doesn't want to be on camera today, is super awesome. I do like that Josh keeps an eye on her. But we'll
Yeah.
wrap up with that. We'll link everything down below. And again, if you're starting any business, pet waste removal or not, there are awesome people in this world that will answer your questions and steer you in the right direction. So don't be afraid or be too scared to ask the question. Raise your hand, make the call, and yeah, get into business, do your due diligence, and get to work, right?
Yes.
Perfect. We appreciate your time, and hopefully you'll keep watching us in the future.